This program is made possible by the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries. Delicious Nippon, Japanese food and culture.
The Japanese first started drinking tea around the year 1200. The first tea that was drunk was made from tea leaves that were steamed and then powdered. This was like what is known as matcha today. Then in the 16th century, Sendo Rikyu, known the world over as a master of the Japanese tea ceremony, perfected sado. It was Rikyu who also thought of a type of cuisine he could offer his guests to enable them to enjoy the flavor of the tea more. Thus was born kaiseki cuisine. Thereafter, kaiseki cuisine developed as a kind of cooking designed to get the maximum effect from the flavor, color, and aroma of seasonal ingredients. Each item is presented on a plate that matches the concept behind the cooking. Enjoying kaiseki is like appreciating fine art. The idea behind kaiseki cuisine is the enjoyment of Japanese green tea on a full stomach, relaxed in both mind and body. In the 1600s, easily drinkable tea made from hot water poured on tea leaves appeared. Since then, it has become an important part of the Japanese lifestyle.
The coming of spring brings with it new growth, and with it the start of the tea harvesting season. New leaves and the young leaves surrounding them are used in tea. The timing of the harvesting greatly affects flavor. The composition of the new leaves changes as they grow day by day. Some of the amino acids are changed into bitter catechin as the new leaves grow. The leaves have their best balance of these two components roughly 12 days after sprouting. All of the leaves must be picked at this time. On days with fair weather, farmers often work in the fields for more than 10 hours. The harvested leaves are processed the same day. The most important thing is to steam them while they're still fresh. This manufacturing process, which locks in the rich flavor and aroma without fermenting the leaves, is the major difference compared to black tea. The distinctive greenness of Japanese tea is a direct result of steaming instead of roasting. The steamed leaves are rolled and dried and drawn into a long, thin shape. The crude tea leaves are then taken to a professional tea-making company, where they are turned into tea products. This is work sorting the leaves by shape and size to create a higher quality product. Teas with different qualities grown in different locations are also blended by experts to create superb levels of flavor and aroma. Japanese green tea is indeed a green gem, polished by careful selection and detailed workmanship.
So, when the tea is picked and how it is processed is important.
Yeah, there are many ways to process the green tea leaves. That gives us many different types of green tea to enjoy.
I see.
Jang! And as you can see, we're right here in the middle of this Japanese green tea garden, and it's so beautifully trimmed. Look at that. The lines just keep going on endlessly up all the hills here. And as you can see, Mount Fuji is looking down upon the green tea leaves here. And I'm sure this will make for a great combination of green tea.
This is Shizuoka Prefecture, the area of Japan that produces the most tea. The tea fields in the shadow of Mount Fuji eagerly await the coming of spring.
And here we are, right inside one of the fields for growing the Japanese green tea. And I can see some guys over here discussing the leaves. I think I'm just going to go over here and find out what they're doing. Hi, hello, excuse me. Hello, hi, I'm Nicholas Pettis. And I'd like to ask you, what are you actually doing here right now? この時期っていうのは冬じゃないですか。こういう時はどんな作業をやらされるんですか?
Well, there is still work to do in winter. Well, we give the plants fertilizer and we also remove the old leaves.
Tea trees are evergreen trees and have a mixture of young and old leaves. Trimming the old leaves allows nourishment to reach the young leaves.
This is a mature leaf. This is where the new leaves will come through.
The tea leaf sprouts are assisted in their growth by a special device. Machines can be seen in the tea fields. These are anti-frost fans for preventing frost on the tea leaves. Tea leaves are particularly susceptible to cold weather, and frost kills new leaves. These fans blow the warmer air from above down to the lower areas.
By keeping the trees warm, they don't succumb to the cold, and they grow quickly. This way, we get healthy leaves in the spring. The best part about this work is watching the leaves grow from when they are babies.
Wow. This guy really likes his green tea.